It's the 2nd of February 2012 and I'm just going to give you a little update on the Highland Herd at Foxlease Meadows. As you can see, they're all now busy grazing as I've just moved them into this field, which is the first time they've ever officially been into it. I say officially because they're quite often escaping, trying to get into this field to eat the grass, at which point we often rush out and put them back into the main field, which is behind me as I shoot this. But now this is the first time they've actually officially been allowed in here to graze it. You can see the grass is, well, ungrazed and long, as we've been saving it for this moment all year. The field is about 10 hectares, what's that, about 20 acres, and hopefully should last these cattle a good 4 or 5 weeks. Whilst they're grazing the grass down, they'll be creating ideal opportunities for wildflowers that have their seeds in the mud to hopefully germinate. They'll also be providing plenty of dung for bat populations to eat the dung flies and dung beetles, which will be coming out in the next few weeks, maybe a month if this cold snap continues. But also it means that we don't have to feed these cattle any hay. Not having to feed them any hay obviously not only saves the grazier money, but it also means that hay is not being brought into this site, and that's a problem mainly because the fact that every bundle of hay that comes in is full of seeds that have come from another site. As well as that, it's full of nutrients, which is the equivalent of chucking a bag of compost onto the meadow every day rather than chucking a bale of hay on every day, and that nutrients is not what the wildflowers need. The wildflowers here need it to be nutrient poor, and what I mean by nutrient poor is little to no nutrients as possible. You know, the opposite end of the spectrum to compost, which is full of nutrients. So the Highlands are all in here now, as I say, and will be for the next 4 to 5 weeks. There is our resident bull grazing away, not playing ball and looking at the camera. We recently had the calves, one of which will be a year old next month. In fact, all of them will be a year old. There is one of them there. That is the calf. You can see it's just head has popped up, just head up there. That's the calf of the cow that was born in February last year that we were unsure whether would survive. The cow was called Amy, and this is her there, still grazing there. She's very, very skinny. That isn't because she's unwell, it's just because she's very, very old. She's 17 years old, which for a cow to have a calf when she was 16 is unbelievable. So yes, she looks very skinny, but she's well enough to successfully give birth to and then successfully rear a calf. And that calf is actually quite an important calf because he is going to be the next generation of genes for this herd, as he will be brought on to replace the bull as the breeding bull, as this herd grows in size and is eventually split most likely into 2 separate herds.